Good morning and welcome back to your Friday morning here on KSNT News. Here's your morning rush. Earlier this morning, lawmakers passed a bill giving legal protection to faith-based adoption agencies that will not place children in homes because they go against their religious beliefs. LGBTQ advocacy groups say the bill uses taxpayer dollars to allow discrimination. The bill is now heading to the governor's desk. Governor Collier released this statement earlier this morning saying, quote, "Catholic charities and other adoption agencies are key to the fabric of our communities. I look forward to signing this bill because it increases the opportunities for needy children to find loving homes." A felon is back behind bars today after police found him with meth and a stolen firearm. Topeka police pulled over a car in East Topeka near Shunga Creek just before 10 o'clock last night. During the traffic stop, police found the driver and the passengers had open containers of alcohol along with a loaded gun inside of the car. 34-year-old Robert Gayland is now in custody and faces charges of a felon in possession of a firearm, meth, and other traffic-related charges. Well, you don't have to worry about the beef that you're buying at your local grocery store if you're buying here in Kansas. A North Carolina food processing company that supplies meat to grocery giant Kroger is now recalling about 35,000 pounds of ground beef nationwide. This is because the meat could contain small pieces of plastic in it. Kroger is the parent company of Dillon's, but to reconfirm, a representative for the company says none of the beef involved in this recall was sent to Kansas stores. Well, today, if you're out and about, you're likely to run into a number of firefighters on Topeka streets. They are taking part in the annual Boot Block to raise money for muscular dystrophy. They'll be at 10 different locations all across the city today and tomorrow from 9 until noon and 1 until 4 o'clock. Now let's check in with KSNT News reporter James Ryan, who is live by the Kansas River this morning.
Brittany, if you've walked along the banks of the Kansas River, chances are you've seen your fair amount of trash. Now, the Friends of the Car are organizing a cleanup here at the Topeka Weir on Saturday morning. The group says there are a number of dump sites along the river here in Topeka, and if we're not careful, that waste could flow into the Kansas River. This comes as city leaders are looking to get more people interested in using the river for fun and recreation.
You get a glorious day today, and we certainly deserve it. Weather nice enough for a little storm assessment and clean up in areas that got hit so hard, but everybody else, a huge sigh of relief that it wasn't worse than it was. And Topeka getting 2 inches of rain in just the past 2 days. So that will fill things up and allow things to green up nicely with this sunshine beating down. A northerly wind today at 10 to 15, but I think it's about as close to perfect as we can get. We'll enjoy this one. We'll also talk about your weekend with a 7-day that comes your way in a moment. It's 6:53.